guys. Hello, and welcome to the Sunnydale Diaries, a podcast where I, Melanie,
And I, Sean.
watch and discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer from two very different perspectives. I being the newbie who has never seen any of this show, and Sean being the longtime fan. If you are new to our podcast, welcome. We're happy you're here. If you have listened before, thanks for coming back. We're also happy to have you here. Tonight we are going to be discussing season 5, episode 15, I Was Made to Love You. My craziest prediction on the head.
You did mention robots.
Unbelievable. I said either Spike's still trying to love Buffy and proclaiming to her, I was made to love you, Buffy. Or I said sex robots in Sunnydale. And I think you said, oh, Melanie.
Yeah, I think my exact words were Melanie.
Melanie. And
Yep.
then I also said Dawn's the key and she was made to love Buffy and Joyce. But sex robot. Unbelievable.
It was so
This
hard.
freaking show.
So hard to keep a straight face.
Oh my
when you said
gosh.
that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, but on the surface, kind of a funny episode with this robot girl who's just going around town looking for Warren, but obviously dealing with some deeper themes. Buffy dealing with not being with someone and being alone, and also the twist at the end with Joyce finding Joyce. Oh, I forgot. Wait, excuse me. Excuse me. So finding Joyce on the couch. So, yes, so dealing with these other themes. So we decided to talk about being alone.
Clearly, Warren was not able to handle being alone well. Clearly not.
I had real issues with that up until probably my mid 20s, mid late 20s, that I was like a serial monogamist, had to be with someone always. Didn't even occur to me. Okay, didn't even occur to me to be on my own or that I could.
Right.
And what an epiphany realizing that I could.
Mm-hmm.
And it was wonderful.
Yeah.
For quite a while.
When you're able to embrace it,
Yeah.
it can be great.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I had my little cottage in the woods up in near Gainesville, and it was wonderful. It was so quiet. It was just me, and I could do what I wanted when I wanted, and or not do anything. Great.
What is your ideal evening if you are alone?
Oh my gosh. Now, since I live with Drew and my mom lives here, I am very rarely, and Drew works from home and she's retired and I work from home. It's very rare that I have the house to myself. So when I do, I don't really do much different. No, I do like to just sit quietly on the porch or something and read my book or listen to music, turn some music up loud and listen to music. That's really nice too, and not have to worry about ticking anybody off. What about you?
So same thing. I mean, my husband works, so he is out of the house when he's working.
Mhm.
But other than that, he's typically around a lot, which is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But if I get a night just to myself, yeah, definitely music going.
Yeah.
My husband really likes the smart lights.
Yes.
He got me these for Christmas and put them up after we just painted this room. So do a little crazy because you can set them to music.
Yes.
Maybe have a little dance party with the dogs. And even I just like going out alone, like on a weekend. Like if I just go for hours and just like go to different stores.
Yeah.
Or there's a great park by our house in the winter. Like I just pop in an audiobook and I'll just walk for 2 hours and just be comfortable being by myself.
That is a skill.
Uh-huh.
Learning to be by yourself, be with yourself. Especially now with all the technology, it's hard to unplug and sit. I
Yes.
think getting harder and harder in this world.
Hmm. Yeah. We're trying, at least on like Sunday evenings, put the phone on the chargers in the bedroom at like 6 p.m. and don't touch them.
Oh.
trying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tough.
it is tough, because we are
Yeah,
so.
because what if I need to talk to you?
Yeah, I know. And then I get the hello.
Yeah, hello? Are you mad at me? What is going on? Are you okay?
Basically, if it's a week, if it's any day, not even just a weekday, if it's a day and like we don't hear from each other within like 5 hours, we feel something's wrong.
Yeah, something's going on. Are you under a bookshelf or something? Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, being alone. Yeah.
What do you think it is that made you feel comfortable with it eventually, like in your 20s, like you said?
I think for me, and this is my whole I mean, I still deal with it, but I think it was a lot of fear of being alone.
Mhm.
Like I don't know why. Well, I think as a woman, it's kind of ground into you that you're supposed to be with someone blah. But that was part of it. But also yeah, it was a lot of fear of not thinking I was capable of standing on my own and getting my own renting a place by myself and
Right.
doing that by myself. And yeah, once I figured out I could financially do that, then I was pretty much like, because I was in a relationship that I wasn't happy in. And so once I figured out financially I could leave and go do that on my own, I was like, okay, I'm doing this. And so yeah, then it was great.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right. You ready to get into this interesting episode?
I am ready. What an emotional roller coaster this episode was.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I just to get into the episode, but I thought of one thing. We want to know, where are you listening from? So, and also how you found us. Like, what made you stumble upon our episode, yeah, our podcast, and hit the play button?
Oh,
So, leave us a comment somewhere on social media at the Sunnydale Diaries, or like, if you listen on Spotify, put a comment there, or email us at the Sunnydale Diaries at gmail.com.
when we look at the stats for the podcast, Sean's always excited to tell me that we've got listeners everywhere in the world. And I wonder how much of that is really true, or if it's just weird IPs that are coming in over, like, you know, Starlink. I don't know. I'd really be curious who is the furthest away from us
I
that listens
know,
to this podcast.
at least as you said, according to the stats, there's a lot in New Zealand and Australia. So I would think that's farthest from us.
If you are from New Zealand and or Australia and you are listening to our podcast, please let us know.
Yeah. Don't
Prove it
don't
true.
don't burst my bubble that we truly have
I know.
listeners
Every
everywhere.
time he sees somebody from a different country, he's so excited.
It's just, I don't know, it's just weird thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So back to the episode. Previously on.
Previously on Glory is a God.
Mhm.
The key
Dawn
is dawn.
Pursuit. Yeah.
Riley is gone. I kept thinking they were showing a lot of the Riley stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god, is he gonna be back on this episode? Is there gonna be?" No, okay. Buffy told everybody about Dawn. Dawn
Mhm.
found out about Dawn.
Yeah.
Ben and Glory and morphing.
Mhm.
Spike loves Buffy.
Buffy's amazing unconscious line from the last episode. The only
Yep,
chance you had with me was when I was unconscious. Love that
that's
line.
right. And she shuts him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we open on Buffy wailing on what appears to be a punching bag. And
Yes.
she's just kind of like verbally freaking out, expressing how she feels about Spike loving her.
And
She
she's
kind of does,
disgusted by it.
yeah, yeah. She kind of does a little blaming herself, which I didn't like in the last episode when Joyce tried to do that, and then she kind of was too.
We've seen that though. Even I think it was in season 1, there was the girl that was in the abusive relationship,
Hmm.
and she was also blaming herself, and they were like, "No," like there's a lot of that in this show. I
Hmm.
wonder how much of that is Joss.
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't like it.
That was that like the Jekyll and Hyde guy.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, and so she's kind of blaming herself, and yeah, she's disgusted. She feels dirty.
Yeah.
She says, and then she's taking it out on this punching bag, and then they turn around, and it turns out that it's Xander in a suit.
Yes.
And this is the
Like,
first time we've seen that
we have not
somebody's in
seen
a
that.
suit that she's training on.
Yeah, yeah, and he's pretty beat up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. And but she is, like, really worked up about this.
Mhm.
So what she's saying is she only attracts bad guys, she doesn't where's the good guy? Where the hell is my husband?
Yeah, yeah. She wants someone that she's not gonna
Yeah,
chase away.
yeah. And Xander is very sweet to her in this, in this scene, and that she deserves somebody good.
Yeah. And once again, we saw this earlier in this season. She is becoming, I think, a little more self-aware because she mentioned something about like alarming strength and remarkable self-involvement, which she does
Yes.
have
Yes.
both. So
Well, it's true.
yeah, yeah. And then cut to a taxi.
Yep. Girl steps out of the taxi. I just kept calling her taxi girl for the longest time in this episode. And the driver is like way too involved in this girl. Like he's like, what's a nice girl like you want to stop in a slum like Sunnydale?
She's there for true love.
He's like, yeah, he goes, what you looking for?
So clearly,
True love.
he was a New York taxi driver who just happened
Yeah,
to
he
go
was.
across country.
Yeah. She's been looking
Now,
long and hard for whatever, true love.
so you had texted me at one point and said, is Taxi Girl a robot? Was that at this point? Like, did you think right from
No,
the beginning? Okay.
no, this was further. No, this no.
Okay. Okay. We get credits.
Yeah.
We open in the Summers house with Joyce doing the Wonder Woman twirl.
Little fashion show
But did
for the
you know she
girls.
wasn't just like twirling? She was doing like the arm thing like Wonder Woman does.
Yes, she really was. Yes, she really was. And then so they're making her twirl around a lot both ways, and then she figures out they're just messing with her. But the way she delivers that line, I was like, "Oh, freaking oh god." She's like, "Hey,
Yeah, she was very
you're
like
messing with me." And I was
yeah,
like, "Oh,
she was very camp in this episode.
yes, she was. Yes." And then but the dress she's wearing is fine. It's like a
Yeah.
halter sundress thing. And she said Buffy says it's giving Randy sex kitten.
Yeah.
Buy me one drink.
And then Dawn says, "Maybe he's a gigolo, a shiny shirt wearing gigolo."
That's it. Shiny shirt. Yes, yes, yes. Her date's name is Brian. They're
Mhm.
going to dinner and a movie.
Yep.
And then so they're like, "How did you meet him?" And she says, "I met him at the gallery." But then she goes on like a full description of her whole day at the gallery.
Yep.
And at the point where she was like, and Carol's been doing the ordering, and so then this happened, and oh my god, and this happened, and it was my first day back, and it was so confusing. And I was like, oh my god, Joyce, you could have stopped at I met him at the gallery. We don't
Yep.
need to know this. And at one point, they switch, they show Buffy's face, and she's just like, and I'm just imagining like coming home and I'm giving my husband a rundown of the entire day and all the office drama. That speech felt like it was 30 minutes long.
Oh, yeah, no, it was long. Then she
Ugh,
started talking about how all the black market orders were all messed up,
yes,
and
yes, yes. And then she's asking their dating advice.
yeah,
Ugh,
but
oh,
not the 2 people
inappropriate,
1, too young
inappropriate. Ugh,
and, newly formed, and the other one, by her own admission, she's like, "You don't want my advice."
no.
No, and then Joyce definitely starts overanalyzing,
Yes.
which, I mean, guilty.
Yeah. Mm.
I did think it was a other than Joyce's 5-minute speech,
Yeah.
it was a cute little family scene.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Then we cut to Tara and Anya walking through campus, I guess.
Mhm.
And I guess Tara needs some help with computer stuff.
Apparently, Anya's got it down.
I just got it down, especially the online trading.
I mean, this was, like, late winter, early spring of 2001, so I guess that would've been, like, before the dot-com bubble burst, so I
Yeah.
could see her raking in
Damn,
the
okay.
dough.
So okay that she might buy an antelope. She's
Yep.
got enough money.
Tara made a comment, she sometimes goes online, but there's all this bad spelling. Oh, yeah, that hasn't changed.
No, no, it's gotten even worse. Oh my goodness. They bump into the taxi girl and she's looking for Warren. And she's very assertive about it. She's asking everybody,
Mhm.
everybody she passes, "Do you know Warren? Do you know where he is?"
So I did look in the IMDb trivia, and it said that Joss Whedon confirmed that April's character was originally written with Britney Spears in mind.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but she turned it down because she didn't want to be a sex slave robot.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah,
rightfully so. I
good for
could see
her.
that. Yeah.
Girl power.
Yeah. We then go to a party. Is it at the Bronze, this party, or is it a house party?
I think it was a house party.
Okay.
I saw a staircase in the background.
Okay. There could be a staircase at the Bronze
Very true.
next
But
to the croissant case.
well, that's how you get upstairs to the
Yeah,
landing they just rebuilt.
that's right. To the catwalk where vampires go and feed on people. Anya, everybody's dancing. Buffy's dancing with Xander, and then Anya and Willow and Tara are off to the side. And Anya's talking about how I'm allowing him to dance with her.
I let him. I
Yeah,
granted him permission.
the music changes to like a cool pop song kind of thing, and Buffy sees Ben across the room. How old is Ben supposed to be?
Assuming he's a first year resident, that would be like around 26, 27. I
Okay.
think.
And how old are these kids supposed to be at this point?
Buffy just
21?
turned 20.
20. Oh, right. She turned 20. Okay. All right. And now we launch into the most awkward flirting. Oh, goodness, Buffy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was it was pretty rough.
oh. So he makes some kind of lame joke
Orthopedic
about
pants.
his orthopedic pants, and she gives him the worst fake laugh.
Did you happen to have subtitles on?
Yes.
It
What do they
said in
say?
parentheses, forced laughter.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yes,
Yes.
it was.
Yeah, yeah. And then I wrote, "Is she trying to flirt?" This is like a Ross trying to flirt on Friends.
Yep,
Oh,
yep.
painful. She's so awkward, but he's kind of awkward too, which is kind of cute.
Yeah.
She asks him to dance, and he's like, "Sure, let me get rid of this drink first," and leaves the room. Where is he going? Like, why can't you just set your drink down on a table?
Yeah.
Where the
Yeah.
hell is he going? And then he's gone for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because there was a whole conversation about Chex Mix.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yes. Anya is extolling the craftsmanship of the Chex cereal piece.
Mhm. Yep.
Not only that, but then they camera shot close up of the Chex Mix with her fingers holding the specific piece, and they linger on that shot for
Yes,
like
they did.
5 seconds. Oh my gosh, it was so weird.
Did it make you hungry?
No,
Okay.
it made me go, "What is this episode?
Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely
Why are
smart
we
to
having a?
do
Why are
that.
we watching a show? Why are we watching this Chex Mix documentary? Were they sponsored by Chex Mix?
I
Maybe.
remember Unwrapped by Mark Summers?
Oh, I
Or
used to
with
love
Mark
that
Summers?
show. Yes,
I
I
wonder if
loved
they ever
that
did one
show.
about Chex
I bet
because
they did do one.
they're not hand woven.
Do you remember when people used to make their Chex Mix
Mhm.
from scratch on the holidays? It was like a special thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Money Buddies, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
the
not even
show?
Money Buddies, just Chex Mix.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Season check, yeah, okay. The taxi girl, April, enters, and she's still looking for Warren. Oh, and there's Warren! And he sees her, he's with someone, and he's like, "Oh my god, we gotta go, she's here." And they make a quick exit.
Yep.
And
I
then this reminded me kind of when we see the episodes where they're in an empty room and they're going, "Hello? Hello?" This is
hello?
Warren. Warren. Warren.
I didn't like how distracted Xander was by April. Like, you got a
Like
girlfriend right
wistful
next
about
to
the
you.
idea of
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't like
Well, it wasn't just him. Everybody was like Willow was kind of taken by her
Yep,
attractiveness anyway, and that was
yep,
a funny moment
yeah,
where she comments on the girl and then the look from Tara,
yep.
and then Willow like quickly backpedals, but the look on her face, she's just like, "Oh," she knows she's in trouble. Spike comes in, but Buffy is still waiting for Ben to get back from whatever the club next door where he returned his drink.
Maybe he
Uh,
bought the drink from the bronze.
I said he went to
He walked back.
Sunnyvale.
Yes.
So Spike comes in and he wants to talk to Buffy, and she is just so cold to him.
Mhm.
Man, that
Oh, wow.
he leaves pretty quickly. And then Ben comes back and gives her his number because maybe they want to go get coffee.
And he offered to be chivalrous, basically, like, "Should I go kick his ass?"
Yeah. I was like, you don't know her that well yet.
Yeah, yep.
She doesn't need you to do that. Then okay, let's see. Oh, so then we find out the taxi girl's name is April.
Mhm.
She's looking for her boyfriend, who we assume is Warren.
Right.
Spike makes a comment he says, "Well, maybe it's me you're looking for." And she whispers something in her ear and she just tosses him out the window like it's nothing. That is when I texted you and said, "Oh, is she a robot?"
Yep. And what did I say? I wrote back with something.
You said Buffy bot.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pretended not to know what I was talking about,
Yep, yep.
as you do a lot.
Mhm.
Just in
Uh,
general, you guys, not even related to this podcast. He does it a lot.
do I do it outside of
Oh,
Buffy?
Melanie. No, you don't. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Question for you, what do you think Spike whispered in her ear?
I have no idea. Something really dirty, obviously. So when we come back from commercial, she says, "You cannot make those suggestions to me. I have a boyfriend. His name is Warren. Only Warren can touch me." That's what I wrote in all caps. Robot. Definitely a robot. Then Buffy inserts herself into the situation and she tries to talk to this chick. And she's like, "You need to stop what you're doing." And then April tosses her into the wall. April doesn't have time for this stuff. As usual, everybody else is just kind of standing
Yeah.
around. Like
Yeah.
when she tossed Buffy against the wall, you hear everybody gasp in
But that's
unison.
all they did. They gasped.
That's all they do.
Yeah.
So then the gang is talking about April. And what do you guys think? You think she's a robot? Huh? What does she want? And I said, she wants Warren.
Lauren.
And
Yeah.
then they made up a little cheer. What's my name? April. What do I want? Warren.
We're reminded that Xander is still in construction. He's making comments about the broken double pane glass.
Yes.
I like
Yes. He's
his
like,
little
oh
line of,
no.
"I'm a grown up who sees the world through his job now."
Oh no.
Yeah.
What has the world done to me? So Willow's gonna research Warren's in Sunnydale, try to find Warren. But she's gonna do that tomorrow. Buffy's got to go because Joyce is on her date and Dawn is at home and Giles is with her watching her.
And it was a tough time for Giles.
Yes, poor Giles.
Forced to listen to music by singers chosen for their ability to dance.
Yeah.
That was good. And ate cookie dough and talked about boys.
Yes. I don't know. That doesn't sound too bad.
Well, I can handle it.
For Giles, it's hell, I'm sure. Buffy tells him about the robot girl. Joyce comes home and she wants to talk about her date, and Giles skedaddles. He doesn't want to hear about it.
Yep.
It was a good date. And then she makes inappropriate comments to Buffy about how she thinks she left her bra in his car.
That was good. Oh no! Wait, I left it at the restaurant on the dessert cart. Oh, Joyce.
Inappropriate.
Yep. April is still looking for Warren,
She's
knocking on
going door to
random
door.
doors, 3:30
Yep.
in the morning.
Yep.
I don't know that I'd answer my door if somebody knocked on it at 3:30 in the morning. I would check the camera.
Uh, what?
I would check my camera,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be entering the door. I
I
don't
don't think
think.
I'd be answering the door, especially around here. Who the hell is going to be around here? Gonna
It's a
be a
bear.
bear. It's a bear. So Willow is still researching and looking for Warren. They're all talking about how the robot, is very pretty.
Mhm.
Giles is teasing Xander. I just like to get him riled up, and Xander is kind of like, ha ha ha, you're very funny, very
A a
charming and funny.
and Tara coming out with the racy line for Tara. She practically had molded plastic stamped on her ass. I'm like, "Tara,
That's a good one.
look
That's
at
a good one.
you."
Yeah, yeah, that's right. They find him. They find Warren. He was in Sunnydale for one semester. He went to high school with them for one semester. Well, they
Mhm.
said he went to Sunnydale. Did they mean Sunnydale High or did they mean You see Sunnydale, do you think?
I interpret it as high.
Okay. And that because they say, and then he went to tech college in Dutton, which I guess is the next town over. I don't know. I've never heard. Have they mentioned Dutton before?
I don't recall ever hearing that. It's in between
Oh, all right.
Sunnyvale and Sunnydale.
That's a good trivia. That's a good bit of trivia right there.
That is a good one.
So they're at the magic shop and they're around a table and they're all talking about this and they're talking about how it's that April is a sex bot. And while they're talking about this, there is some amazing background acting going on behind
Oh, yeah.
Giles. This woman at the counter, she's obviously ready to check out. And she's got her item in her hand and she's looking like pretty much into the camera. Like I think she's supposed to be trying to get Giles's attention so he can come over and cash her out. But you'll have to go back and watch
I'll have
that.
to yeah.
I rewound and watched it 3 times.
I keep seeing this clip of it was from the original, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man series, where
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst is, like, looking up in the camera, and there's a background actor behind her who is making it all about herself, and I
Oh,
think
really?
they had to shoot it so many times because this person kept doing it.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Take your 15 minutes where you can find it.
Yeah, yeah. While that's going on, Buffy goes over to the phone at the magic shop and calls Ben.
Yep.
Although it's Glory, and she's struggling, and she morphs into Ben.
Okay, wait. So in between that, go back for a second. So they're talking about the sex bot and why would Warren want this sex bot? And somebody says, well, because he's sleazy. And then Tara's saying, well, no, everybody wants their someone. And he couldn't find that. And so he was trying to make this robot into that person. And it's kind of sad that
Yeah,
he needs to do that. And then they put the camera on Buffy kind of looking sad and contemplating. And there's some sad background music to let you know that it's sad, whatever she's thinking of. And I think that's what she's dealing with here is, the whole thing about being alone and finding that somebody. And I said, it's very weird painting her to be very heartbroken and sad all of a sudden in this episode. Like last episode, she seemed to be coming out of it a little bit, I thought.
mhm, mhm.
Like, after Riley left, she had an episode or two where she was so bummed. But
Right.
I don't know, I don't know, it just seemed
Almost out of order.
yeah, yeah. Like this moment should have been a couple episodes again.
Mhm.
But yes, then she calls Ben but who the person who is there is Glory and I'm not sure what is going on. The look of ecstasy on her face.
Oh, I thought it was pain.
Was it pain?
I thought so.
Okay, well there's a fine line there, Sean, as we all know. But yeah, like something is going on. And then she morphs into Ben. And Buffy invites Ben to coffee tomorrow night. And then Ben is all sweaty and they pan out and he's wearing the red dress. Funny.
Yep. I liked when he said, "Oh, I just got in."
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, I know I've asked you this before.
I still don't know. I still
Uh,
don't know what the connection is. Is it a possession? Could be. Could be a possession. Could be like she's a god, so he's kind of like prophets aren't inhabited by the spirit of the god. I don't know. I'm gonna go with possession.
Okay.
Okay. Warren and who we find out is Katrina, his girlfriend,
Mhm.
are arguing while he's packing very quickly to get out of town because he knows that April is looking for her. Got to get out of there. They're going to go back to Dutton. He opens the door and Buffy is standing there.
And she's like, "You remember me? You know who I am?" And they're going back and forth, and he's like, "But I need to tell you. But I have something to tell you about her." But and finally, like, "She's a robot,"
Yeah.
and Buffy just like, "Uh
Yeah.
huh."
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Also, in this, while he's arguing with his girlfriend and he's telling her to shut up, be quiet. I did not like this. I was like, dude, this is why you don't have someone.
Yeah,
Why are you talking to her this way?
yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
Not a Warren fan.
No, don't like him. Okay, so then commercial. She's a robot. I know, commercial. And then we come back and they've told Dawn about this robot, this whole robot thing going on. And she goes, "Oh, was it Ted?" I was like, "Oh, Ted called back. Woohoo." And again, the interesting because Dawn, why would Dawn know about Ted? She wasn't around, but was she? No, 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 no. False memories.
And Spike runs in on fire.
Yes. Coming through. Hey, what's up? They
Didn't they
don't
try to?
want him there. They're very protective of her, of Buffy
Mhm,
and her feelings, and not
mhm,
him. They are very cold to him. Giles gets aggressive.
mhm.
Oof. Oh, hot. Pushes him up against the wall.
The one was talking through her teeth again.
Yeah. Spike is kind of like soft, like not he doesn't react defensively or violently in this case. He's just like, I don't know, sad,
A little turned on
I
from
don't know, a
Giles
little
pushing him.
bummed. Yeah.
Thought that was gonna get a laugh out of you.
It what'd you I didn't even hear what you said, sorry. I was already moving on to my next note. What'd you say?
I said a little turned on with Giles pushing him.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I like how he ended it, like, there is no way to Buffy.
Yeah, yeah. We cut to the coffee shop, and April's still looking for Warren, and she bumps into this group of asshole college boys sitting around the table, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, Warren, he went that way." "Who's Warren?" "I don't know." Jerks.
Back with Buffy and Warren, he's telling her, like, she wasn't just a sex bot,
Right.
she was, the perfect girlfriend,
Yes.
and, so even that, I guess, was not enough for Warren.
He was bored
Yeah,
because you know what you think you know what you want,
till you
but
get
then, yeah, it's not fun if the person's always agreeing with you and doesn't challenge you.
mhm.
Then he met Katrina, fell in love, and he just left April in his dorm room.
Her
Just left
battery
her
should
there.
be dead by now.
Yeah, I thought her batteries would have run out by now. What a jerk. She must be recharging somehow. So outside, Katrina runs into April, and this I texted you too. Then there's a showdown in the playground.
Yep. We get a lot of use out of that playground.
Yes, they really do. Robot versus Trina in a robot hug.
Yeah,
Death
'cause
by robot hug. I wrote.
yeah, yeah. April is not happy that Katrina's saying that she's Warren's girlfriend because
Mm-mm,
April's
mm-mm.
Warren's girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. Buffy and Warren are out looking for April, and they're calling for her like she's a lost dog. But he says he made her so that she has to respond to him, otherwise it hurts her.
Warren.
Um, Buffy is not impressed with Warren.
No, definitely not.
No. They do find her, and she's holding Katrina's limp, possibly dead body in
Mhm.
her arms. Cut to commercial.
April is very happy to see Warren. She made him 5 sweaters.
Yes, yes,
Um, we get a view from April's viewpoint
yes,
where there's the camera where she can see Warren and
yes.
a bunch of folders. I did I did pause and wrote down all of the folders. We got 2 on kissing, 1
Yes,
listening sympathetically, 4
yes.
sex folders,
Mhm.
1 for praise, 1 for neck rubs, 3 fetish folders, and 6 position folders.
6 positions. I don't even know if I know 6 positions.
Fancy, guess,
Fancy
fancy guess.
guest. I need to back up for just a second. When they confront April with Katrina and they say, "Put her down." And so she starts to let go of Katrina, and they're rushing over to help. And as they're rushing over, Buffy's rushing over to grab Katrina. Warren's like, "This is Buffy. Get rid of Buffy." And I was like, "Why are you introducing Buffy to this robot? You don't just say give her."
That's
"This is
true. She
Buffy.
she didn't need the introduction.
Nice to meet Buffy, this is April."
April's gonna try and kill you.
Yeah. So Katrina is alive,
Yeah.
basically. So yeah, we see the POV, and then Warren breaks up with her and triggers combat mode.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop.
And he does it by saying, "I don't love you, I love Buffy."
Yes, that's right. And then, yeah, that's the combat mode. And so then she focuses on Buffy,
Mhm.
enemy. right? And she growls. And Buffy's like, "You made her, so she growls?"
And it was like the whole snarl and everything.
Yes, it really was. Grr. So then we have the Buffy versus April fight scene.
Mhm.
Buffy punches her once and exposes the awesome robot cybernetics inside of her. So
Yep.
good.
Um,
So bad.
April grabs half of the seesaw, starts wailing
Oh,
on Buffy. So,
yeah.
do you think that was the sea or the saw?
Nice.
Like,
This is very reminiscent of the movie Daredevil, where Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck have a playground fight. Do you remember that, Sean?
I remember the movie, I don't remember
I
that.
knew you didn't. You're just giving me that nod, like, okay,
I did see it in the movie.
mm. What's the thing that we always joke about?
Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia. Yeah, lots of good acrobatics on the playground set. They really make use of this set in this scene. And then
Absolutely.
her battery starts running out.
Yeah. And she was fighting in sandals.
Oh, yes, she was.
Mhm.
Buffy and April are on the swings. I totally misread your screenshot from
Mhm.
last time, and it was, yeah, not done. And Buffy is talking to her and being kind of sympathetic to her. And April's like, "I don't know what I did wrong. I was a good girlfriend. Why, if I can't be with Warren, why am I here? What do I exist for?" Existential dilemma, man. Heavy. Maybe this is a girlfriend test.
Oh,
Oh, I know. The women in this show. I'll just wait here for him patiently.
he'll be back.
Yeah, and you could tell her battery is slowly dying, and Buffy's being very comforting to her, and then she's saying, April's saying every cloud has a silver lining, and when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And Buffy says, "Yep, clouds and lemonade."
And then she ends with things are always darkest before.
Girl.
Now, I honestly don't remember, but, like, things are always darkest before the dawn.
Before the dawn.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, that could be absolutely nothing,
It
but
could be. But yeah, there's some good acting as she let her battery die.
yeah.
So Xander is trying to teach Buffy about fixing that window.
Mhm. Shims, they're important.
Shim to be square. Buffy is pondering about April and saying, people are so strange. And then she's wondering, why am I obsessing about being with a guy? I need to be comfortable with myself.
Mhm.
It's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she calls Ben and cancels the coffee date. I'm like, "It's just coffee." But I think she and Ben are already thinking past just
Yeah.
coffee, right?
Mhm.
So that's kind of really what she's canceling is she's not gonna move forward with pursuing anything with Ben. She cancels the date via machine message. She doesn't
Mhm.
actually talk to him. Glory hears the message,
Yep.
not Ben. And she says, "Ben made a date with the Slayer?
She thinks he's plotting against
He's
her,
plotting against me." But then she's like, "But she turned us down?"
and she's in something that is not a red dress finally. She's
I
in
didn't even
gold.
notice that.
Yeah,
Oh.
the gold dress.
Oh, a gold dress. Okay, well, she's upping her game. So now Warren is on the phone with Trina, trying to get her to come back. He's hastily packing again. This guy is a packing madman.
Yeah.
He turns around and Spike is there, and he's got a box of like all his old like Buffy stuff. And he says, "I want to place an order."
Oh, no,
There's gonna
no,
be a
no.
Buffy bot. I hope we get to see the Buffy bot, and I hope there's a showdown. I hope she's a horrible, cheesy robot with the wig on, the Buffy wig that's all, like, all nasty and,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I hope. And then what at a 180. And so Sean said to me when, usually when I'm about to start the episode, he goes, "Oh, when you get to this point, let me know." Or this time it was when you get to the end and she's about to walk in the house, film your reaction. So I was like, "Oh, crap. What is going to happen?" I was not prepared for what was going to happen. I don't like what happened as much as I joke about Joyce. That's very sad.
So let's walk through it. What happened?
Okay, so she walks in the door and she's like, "Hey, lady," and da 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 da, and then you can see over her shoulder in the background Joyce is on the couch, laying there. And then she turns around, sees Joyce on the couch, and when they show you Joyce, she's just laying there motionless. Her eyes are open, but she does not look, I mean, she's unconscious, possibly dead. I assumed dead, but then Sean, ever the poker player, said, "Well, we don't know that she's dead." I think she's dead.
Okay.
And poor Buffy is like, "Mom." And then she goes, "Mommy?" Oh,
And it
so
ends
sad.
with that.
And that's it. Sad.
Yeah.
I
How
mean,
many?
I still feel like a little prickly, like I'm gonna cry. It's sad for
Yeah.
her. She just can't catch a break. This girl,
No. Very
she's
true.
Louise. Ugh. It's like two steps forward, one step no, one step forward, two steps back. Is that
Hmm.
the same? Yeah.
Yeah. Opposites attract.
Ah. Okay. What?
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Two in the hand, one in the bush. What?
The full Abdul song with the cat.
Okay. I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat and a room full of rocking chairs.
How many steaks are you giving I Was Made to Love You?
I am giving this one 4 steaks
Wow.
because I enjoyed the funny robot stuff,
Mhm.
um, and then the twist.
Okay.
Just the robot on itself, I would have done probably 3.5. But
Mm.
yeah, the twist at the end.
I went
You?
with 3.25.
Really?
Yeah. The .25 was Tara's line about the molded plastic stamped on her ass.
Is that your favorite line?
Let me just scroll through and make sure there's nothing else, but I think it might be because it was just so unexpected.
My
So
favorite my favorite line was, "I miss Oz, he'd get it. He wouldn't say anything, but he'd get it." I don't think
I
that's
think
true.
I'm gonna go with singers chosen for their ability to dance.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right, next episode, season 5, episode 16, The Body.
Well, then I think it's gotta deal with Joyce, and Joyce being dead.
Okay.
It's gotta. I
That's
got
a
nothing
very
else. It's gotta.
that's a very short prediction video.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, usually there's, like, a parallel storyline that some other way of looking at the words "the body,"
I mean, I'm not
maybe
saying anything either way, but
yeah,
this is Sunnydale.
yeah, I know. Maybe it has to do with Ben and Glory sharing that body. The body.
I would like to watch this one with you.
Oh, okay. Alright. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one then.
I will say this is probably the best. I don't say it's not my favorite episode. It is the best done episode of the show.
Okay. Like writing-wise, acting-wise?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Did you send me a screenshot?
I'm not gonna send you a screenshot for this one.
You're not? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Ooh.
I really
Ooh.
there's nothing really that I could think of, and I scrolled through some
Okay.
too
Alright.
good.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. Alright. So when is that episode going to happen?
It will be released on Monday, August 24th.
Okay. Holy moly, I can't believe that. Already August 24th.
I know.
So, you know what else I can't believe?
What's that?
How great our social media is, and I think you should tell people about it.
I'm happy to do so.
Okay.
We are everywhere that matters at the Sunnydale Diaries. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We have a website, thesunnydalediaries.com. There's a contact form on there. So if you want to use that to tell us where you're listening from or how you found us, you can get links to our podcast on multiple podcast streaming platforms. You can get a link to Melanie's Fuse Glass art website, which does feature some Buffy pieces if you're interested. And
Our Zazzle merch link.
yep, yep. If you love the Sunnydale Diary so much you want to wear it or drink a bottle with our logo on it, you can get that from our website, from the
Okay.
merch link. And we have an email address, the
Yeah.
sunnydalediaries@gmail.com. Send us an email. We love emails.
Mail, mail, mail. We love getting mail.
My sister used to have a little what are the little records? 45,
Yeah.
the small ones. She had a 45. One side was Ernie from Sesame Street singing Rubber Ducky,
Mhm.
and the reverse side was a song about how the mail must go through.
I have a set of cassettes that are Sesame Street songs, and I am going to look for that.
Okay.
I think we should also mention another podcast that we are on, and it is called The First Ones. And it is similar to this podcast in that we watch and discuss TV episodes. But in this case, we watched the first episode of sitcoms of the past. So, like last episode, we talked about the sitcom Just the 10 of Us,
Which
which
Melanie loved.
I had strong opinions about it. We'll say that. So if you like listening to our voices and hearing us talk about TV, then go check it out. It's called The First Ones, and we are starting season 3 of that podcast very soon, this month, I think.
Yeah,
I think that's about it.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So we will see you guys next time when we're talking about season 5, episode 16, The Body. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.